Alrighty, I think we're live here. We're live. How's it going? Welcome, Swifty, and everyone else tuning in. Appreciate it. Happy Monday. It's Monday. Monday the 15th of June. Holy crap, halfway through this month. Unreal. That literally just set in. What are we? Cody, how's it going, fella? Welcome, welcome. We're getting some beans pulled off here, and I gotta go up to 78. And that head a little wonky. I never could get that Cyrac. FTF, Brody, welcome. Oh, you're Surge 50. I gotcha. Yeah, I remember. Kind of. I do remember. It was many moons ago. Dump your load, sir. Thank you. And that'll be all. Muchos gracias. Alright, muchos. Alright. Had to make sure everything was working there. Whoa, where'd my chat go? My chat's gone. Chat, where's my chat? There we go. Gosh, how long has it been since I streamed regularly even? I don't even know the last time I streamed on even a weekly basis. In a long time. Definitely not last year, probably not the year before. Maybe 2023, 22, I don't know. Been a while. Boy, how time flies. Matt, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing today on this Monday? It is a Monday, but we got to push on through. Mine wasn't so bad. What did I do today? I did a little trucking today. Hauled a load of wood shavings. Then hauled manure with the side dump the rest of the day. It was actually not too bad. Very nice weather. I had the windows open most of the day. Or windows down most of the day. I had Jonesy. He was riding along with me, the younger wiener dog. It was nice. And then right when we finished, it started raining. Not a lot, but might have been just enough to get the field a little too slick. Got called out at 10. Holy mackerel. Kind of early. I guess it depends on when you start, though. You know, I was thinking I kind of wanted to get started on pinto beans, but I screwed up and went to soybean field. So we're going to get this bean field knocked off here. And I don't know, maybe see what we get done here. Move on to some pinto beans. I got that field of corn that I started last weekend. I finished that just a couple days ago. So that one took me a while. I don't know. I wasn't playing much this last week. Oh, you've been getting a lot of moisture there. I gotcha. Hopefully not too much. Let's see, okay, that's my field of pinto beans up there, south of my sunflowers, and then I've got these two little gardens, two for pinto. that end up being probably. Oh, how many acres are these? 32 plus 50 acres there. 50 plus 142. Yeah, 192 roughly. Is that right? Did I do that math even remotely close? Oh, that dumb son of a bitch. Oh, yeah, that's where I had to cut in. Couldn't wait for this guy to go by, though. And, of course, we got the crop destruction on, naturally. Oh, well. Just a few beans. And is my truck stuck somewhere? I sent this guy on. What's he? Oh, he's behind this guy here. Okay, and I'm going to have to move the loader too. Guys are going to be going up. Oh, my joystick is good. When's my wedding? Shoot, when's your best friend Mayhum's wedding? That's the question. Of course, he hasn't proposed yet. My brakes on the other pedal there. Alright, let's get you out of the way. Yeah, once these beans are off, I think this field really needs the lime more than any of the other ones. It does. This one's definitely getting limed. Matter of fact, I could probably go dump that lime while I'm waiting for those guys to fill up. Dump it. I don't know how much I'll need for that. What do I think of Smebby's Minnesota map he'll be releasing? I am looking for that, honestly. I thoroughly enjoy Forest River. It'll be nice to spawn to. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be similar. I mean, it's all Red River Valley, but it's going to be laid out different. Different layout, new farms. I know he's got some new assets that he's made, so I'm looking forward to that little new scenery. But as soon as I get my hands on that, I am ceasing all operations on Forest River, and we're transferring all of my crap over to what is it, gosh, what was it called? It starts with an E. I just had it on the tip of my tongue here. Oh, where'd it go? Son of a biscuit. Oh, bitch. Oh, Eldred. Eldred, that's what it is. Andy, welcome to the stream. How's it going? And Trace, welcome. But no, I think looked promising. He's gonna have 30-inch, 22-inch, and RCS versions, so that's gonna be friggin' sweet. What do we? Come on, dumper. Dumper. Ooh, I might have strung that out a little too far for them combines. I'm just gonna park this guy here. He might have to haul some more. Actually, I'm almost certain he's gonna have to haul some more. I'll just park him here for now. I gotta go tend to some corn vines. Yeah, no, I haven't, well, that's not, I was going to say I haven't caught too much of Smebby's content on that map, but that's not true. I suppose that's what most of his latest streams have been on, the Eldred, so I guess you've seen some of it. Oh, you bet, FTF. He's got a misses. Okay, not a misses yet, but there ain't no ring on it. Oh, he's pretty serious now. It's unreal. Little boy's growing up. Wow, words. FS Farmer 27. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Are my lines? Did I go? I don't know if I think it did. Alright. So my brain was in 3 different places there. Well, that should be a truckload there. Combine's not empty, but I don't care. Gotta keep them trucks moving. I think my favorite part of Owen's new map is probably in one of his screenshots on Patreon. It was like the adopt a highway sign and the adopter or whatever. I don't even know what you call them. The people that adopt the highway. It said OS Farms Patreon. That was a nice comedic touch, if you ask me. Dude, we got Bloodwolf in here. How's it going? Happy Monday. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing good, FS Farmer. Thanks for asking. Glad you're here. Hope you guys are buckled in and excited for some soybean threshing and whatnot. They grow up so fast. You remember when he was still in school? That wasn't actually that long ago. And now he's got a drinking problem and a girlfriend. It's unreal. Taylor told you that I'm a closet Ford guy? Whoa! Casey, there's no reason to be coming in hot like that here. You don't need, like, homosexual allegations coming in here. No. Absolutely not. I would not be caught dead in a Ford. We don't swing that way around here. Taylor, he's full blowed Ford though. It's something I've tried to set him straight on, but you can't fix stupid. Boy, I hope you're not a Ford guy, Casey. We're ragging on Ford hard here. I don't know why I came up with this guy. He's only 50%. Oh well, keep him moving. Is that a hate crime? Yeah, I don't honestly, and I don't care. I don't. Okay, that's okay. I don't hate Ford trucks. I don't think I would ever want the half tons. I don't mind the Super Duties, the diesel trucks. I think they're pretty good, but as a guy that only buys half tons, it's either gonna be Ram or GM for me, unless they do something really stupid, which could happen. Although, what did I see that, I think, this is old news, but I'm pretty sure GM is doing away with CarPlay, Apple CarPlay in their newer stuff. Which, I mean, it's not necessarily a deal breaker for me, but in my 18 GMC, I use CarPlay. I mean, certainly not to its fullest extent, but it's there, so I use it. Just took a shot in the dark. F-150 suck. Yeah, I'm not a fan. And everybody says, oh, they're the #1 selling truck in the world. Well, yeah, because they're cheap pieces of shit. Cheap. I don't know. Okay, maybe they're not that bad, but I don't like them. I'm not a big fan of how they look either. I don't know, I prefer the way the Rams and the GM half tons look. What about Toyotas? You know, not too long ago I would have said absolutely not, but I really don't mind some of the later Tundras. I don't know if I'd ever buy one though. I think I'd rather that over a Ford. Got the itty bitty turbos. Oh, you got the Will Be turbo idea? You think you'll be bored to Will Be turbo? Oh shoot, even my boss, he's got a, what would it be, like a 24 or 25 GMC AT4 half ton with the little diesel in it, and I like that thing, honestly. I don't think I'd ever want to own anything that new after the warranty's up, but that goes for any brand. Ram, Chevy, all of them. I don't. Any of these newer trucks, I'd be scared after the warranty runs up. And I feel inclined to fix this header here. Don't bug me. Sitting there wonky. There we go. That's a little better. Actually, way better, as long as it stays that way. Yeah, I think I knew you were a Ram guy, Casey. I can't remember. I think the most obvious thing is we know you were a red guy, red tractor guy, and then my favorite thing is the fleet of T600s. That's probably my favorite part of your farm. I love those trucks. Matter of fact, last weekend I went to Wheel Jam in Huron, and of all the nice, dressed up, polished trucks in the middle of the sea of Peterbilts and Kenworth W900s, there was this one T600. It wasn't even polished. It had its work clothes on, but I'm like, I like this truck. Something about them. I mean, I'm a Freightliner guy. Don't get me wrong. I love the FLDs and the classics, but I would one day like to get my hands on an old, either a T600 or a 660. One of those two. The T660s are nice too. They're cool looking trucks. Snoopy noses. You got a 17 and 15 FTF. Nice. Yeah, they're good trucks. Good truck. Welcome. How's it going? Your truck is a 2015 F350 DB Super Cab long bed. That has got to be a long truck. Yeah, I don't mind the Super Cabs. I don't think I'd ever own one personally. Just, honestly, anything 3/4 ton, 1 ton, I don't think I'll own anything that big. Couldn't justify it. Yeah, I saw you were running that green planter there. What did you think of that, Casey? I just thought that blew me away. I like that setup, though. I mean, I grew up, case guy, but I think deer planters are, my limited knowledge as just a farm hand that doesn't ever do any planting, I do think deer, what I understand, has a good planter. But I'm not an expert in the field. I guess I didn't even see it. I mean, were you still running your, I don't even know what it would be, the case integrated GPS, or did you do anything with Greenstar, or I assume you had to have some sort of deer integration for the planter controls, but it's not. Maybe it's just throwing a control box in there for it. I don't know. T600s, yeah. Clapped out T600s. Are they clapped out? I don't need to know that. You drive a T880 hook truck. Yeah, I don't mind the T880s. As far as the Kenworth's newer trucks, I don't mind the T880s. Now, obviously, the T800s are cooler. But T880s look pretty nice. You get a 12-row deer planter and a 2+2. Nice. Love the 2+2s, the old Snoopy tractors. My dad had one, a 3588, I'm pretty sure it was, and then he pulled the that would have been a 6-row cycle planter behind that until he upgraded to the, it was a center fold or center pivot, whatever you call it, case 1200 planter, and then that 2+2 had a hard time pulling that in the hills, so he finally bought an MX200. Old 2+2, that went away, sadly. I think he had it for a few years after that, but just couldn't justify keeping it around. I know he used it for some haying on the small square baler of all things. That was actually a pretty cool setup. One of the old inline, the center pickup Heston balers. Kind of similar to the default in-game small square baler, but obviously older. Maybe that's not obvious. There's that little guy. Yeah, I mean, it was almost identical to this, just older Heston, the darker Heston paint and Heston details on it. I put many bales through that. Deer, the speed planners are pretty nice. Total green fit G5 display runs everything now. Okay, I couldn't remember. It had been a while since I saw your reels of that. I couldn't remember what you had set up there. That's freaking sweet. I don't know. It's an aesthetic. I don't mind green planters on red equipment. I really don't mind green anything on red tractors. Believe that. Now you got a Magnum 7220. Two of them, and a Kinsey 16 row for corn, and okay, 32 must be split row then for your beans. Nice classic setup. Red tractors on blue planters, can't go wrong. Blueberry, you're a 567 guy. I don't mind the 567s. They kind of combine, you know, the little bit of aero truck, and then still got the 370 or the 389 headlights on them. That's pretty nice, and the big 579 cab. I'm pretty sure they're the same cab as the 579. No, they're pretty cool trucks. I think, obviously, I think the 367s are just a little cooler. I don't know, just being more on the 379 cab and frame and whatnot. Oh yeah, I forgot. You said you must do some work with Cronin. They got some nice trucks. I think I don't know. Maybe it was Cronin. There's another nice live bottom outfit that rolls up here. Starts with an Moser, maybe. Moser Farms. I could be off, but Moser and Cronin. Do you know when their trucks are showing up? They're always pretty clean. I think they take quite a bit of pride in their rigs. Compared to the old blue FLD that I roll into the ethanol plant with, that I finally washed after spending the entire winter with the grime and crap on it. Like I should need to go get that load of lime. Let's get him set up for lime. I hope Smebby is gonna have an auto drive network ready. I'm pretty sure Driver line's what we're looking. Dump at 78 RP. If I remember correctly, and then we want lime, please. Alright, off you go. Thank you, sir. Whoa! Bald. A lot of Fent around you there, Blood Wolf. Hey, I like Fent. They're kind of like spaceships compared to some of the simplicity of Deer machines. In even some case. As a case guy, I do think Deer really does have their machines figured out for keeping it simple. Now, obviously, you can go into the screens and get more complicated if you want, but I don't know. I'm giving Deer points there. If they're done up good, they can be pretty slick. Your regional truck is a 567 36 flat top. The only thing you hate is yours has the MX-13. And what don't you like about the MX-13? I think the PACCAR engines are just universally hated. And I honestly, I've never owned one, but I think that there's just some unjustified hate for them. But then again, I don't own one, so I can't speak from experience. I've met so many guys that hate them, but the guys that hate them, they're cat guys or they're Cummins guys. They're not oddball Detroit or PACCAR or whatever guys. They like their cats or their Cummins. So they get a PACCAR and they think it's a piece of shit. But talking to a couple guys that they run PACCARs, and there are some guys that love them, but they say, you know, gotta take care of them. Like with the emission stuff, you delete them, and you gotta actually delete them right. You can't just block off the EGR and all that crap and expect it to work fine. I think that was a problem with the Cummins too, with the deletes. Are these guys gonna? What is that 2588 doing? He is running like a freaking bat out of hell. Holy mackerel! Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to slow down.
And then you try again.
No, Siri, I'm not talking to you. I lost my train of thought. I think I maybe set his speed up. No, I didn't. Why the heck was he speeding past him? Yeah, Blueberry, I don't mind the 567s. I mean, even just kind of basically stock, like, I think they look pretty nice. But yeah, if you dress one up, you can really make a nice truck out of them. No, but as far as, yeah, the PACCAR motors, though, it reminds me of people that hate on Detroit and call them leaky Detroits and all that stuff. But from my experience with one is all you gotta do is give them a little love and treat them with respect, and they're a good motor. Like, I don't have a single drip of oil coming out of mine. It used to leak like a sieve, but I don't know, fix the leaks is all you gotta do. Not that hard. Where are we going? We're going up to Timbuktu here. This guy is actually going, like, he may be going excessively slow. My camera's like way off. Macro. What is your field speed set to? Huh. Okay. Everything was normal in there, I guess. There you go, Zert. Should send the loader out here. That guy filling? He's waiting there, isn't he? Oh no, he's filling. Oh yeah. Wait. You like him to leak a little bit. You never have to change oil, just keep adding. You know, we have some trucks like that around here. I mean, that's one way to do it. Just make sure you just gotta change the filters once in a while, though. Don't forget about those. I feel like that is something neglected with trucks that don't get the oil changes. They just keep adding. Gosh, our new feed truck has that problem. It's ridiculous. I think you brought a nice piece of equipment and the new one does that crap. 78. Got one. Alright. Good enough. So yeah, I guess you weren't kidding when you said clapped out T600s. Make nice farm truck for your kid. That's great. Gosh, our the old blue FLD that I run for these guys I work for, got an old big cam Cummins, big cam 400, 855, whatever you want to call them. I go by a few names, but this one, it had one of the oil lines, you know, a steel bent oil line it broke on me. And do you think a guy could track something down? Holy mackerel. That was a runaround. Ended up having to just make a temporary line, which has almost pretty much became a permanent line. Made out of some, I don't even know what it is, some sort of flex material. But we'll see how long that lasts. Could almost make a second one to keep on hand. But no, that thing leaks like a sieve. Holy mackerel. Probably don't have to change oil too much on that thing. They're gutless going from an E model. Let me guess that 3406E is tuned the hell up though. Packard runs 29 PSI oil pressure. Runs 65, way different than the E model. Yeah, I mean, heck, every engine runs different for where their oil pressure is at. But yeah, I can't defend the Packards too much since I've never ran one. I just think they probably get more hate than they deserve. That being said, if I was to buy a truck that had everything I want, it would not have a Packard engine in it. But you know, if I found a good deal on a truck, I liked the truck, everything on it, but it had a Packard and it was the right price, I don't think I'd be afraid. I just feel like my angle is just a little bit off. The 589s are starting to grow on you, Cody. Yeah, I didn't like them at first, and same thing happened to me a while back. Is, you know, the more I see them, the more I like them. That being said, I'm still not a fan of the big aerodynamic windshield. And let's see, the square headlights, the factory square at least I think they're factory. There's obviously the newer rounder style headlights, but they have a more square one. They're trying to give it, that 379 look. I don't really like them. Like, either go with the actual appearing like 379 headlights, or don't even bother. Because these ones are just wide and skinny and still have that curve in them. I don't quite understand that, but I don't hate them, I guess. But there's a few primarily milk haulers around here, tanker yankers, that they have some 589s done up pretty nice. I think I'm trying to think what would it be, like Gaydon out of Brookings. He's got some nice milk hauling trucks, maybe one or two 589. I don't know if maybe Sudbeck, and then like Van Hoff. They've got now Van Hoff. Those guys can do up a cool truck. Like they have a few 579s and some of the oddball trucks. Those guys, they dress them up nice. I do not like the 579s, but Van Hoffs, they've got some. And let's see who's there's a 367, I think, is the model. That what's their name? Kober Trucking. Some here, they're out of somewhere here near me in South Dakota, and they've got a 367. It's like kind of an off, little darker red. Flat top sleeper. Yeah, I think it's for sale. At least it was at one point. God, I want to buy that thing. I like those kind of non-square hood trucks. Company out of Kansas that hauls milk down to Texas where I'm at, and they all run 589s, and they're slick. Cronin's got 3 or 4 of them. I bet they do. No Cronin, they keep a nice fleet. Have to keep it straight, aren't I? Holy crap! It's Cheesy. Hey, cheese, everyone. How's it going, Cheesy? Oh, the E model stock as it gets, still set to 450. He's a believer stock is better. I don't hate that theory. Certainly get some longevity out of them that way. Well, either way, I still think your apples to oranges there, but I guess I'm something of a apologist for the lesser loved motors. You're over the wind? You're done with it, Cheesy? Man, the wind blows, huh? Doesn't it blow? I'll see myself out for that one. Yeesh. See, I need like 5,500 more liters. Then I am good to go. It's as funny as the wind, so not funny at all. I gotcha. Message received, Cheesy. It won't happen again. Except it definitely will. Alright, I think by the time I get up to him, the 7088, we should have a load. And them 88s, they're just fine looking combines. Hot diggity dog. Alright, let's go tend to this guy, and I think we should be good by the time we get him empty. Although the 7088 unloads a hell of a lot faster. Probably because he's got a thicker auger. Although I did hear someone say the big ones hurt, but I don't know if that was applicable to augers or not. I should have prefaced that with all due respect. Yeah, but that would have been a lie, though, wouldn't it be, Cheesy? I can read between the lines. Definitely apples, oranges. All right. Well, I think we're at least kind of on the same page. Very. I think I too would probably choose the kitty cat over the Packard. That being said, I think the Packards just get too much hate. Period. Damn, I gotta... Ooh, I should have maybe gone around the other way there. Ah, well. It'll be a wash. Just chooging. Oh, wrong key. And ever since I lost my head tracking settings, it's been a pain in the ass to get it set back where I want it. Getting all the curves dialed in. Ugh, I hate it. I mean, I had my head tracking tuned in. It was dialed in at. Later, Cheesy. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, and Cody's leaving. Wow, my guys are leaving me. Later, dudes. Yes, Casey, that is in fact K-Series' 2588, a mighty fine. I was very happy to see those got converted and done up well. I used them quite a bit in 22. Just an iconic combine. And I wish you still had your 2388. Not that it affects me whatsoever, and I understand the upgrade, but it had to hurt a little bit to get rid of that, didn't it? I know my dad, he was kind of, I think he was a little sad to see his go. I don't even know how many years ago that was. quite a while. Kind of disappointed I'm not running the GF controls in it. Ooh, shoot. Maybe I should swap it. I'm sure it is the superior guidance system, is it not? If anything, I kind of wanted to throw in the Trimble. God, what's it called? I can't remember. But there's like a Trimble steering wheel unit. Put that in the 9380 tractor. All right, sounds good, Cody. Oh, maybe we'll catch you later. Those guys are making the trek back down. E6 on it. Show me combines. Show me combines. Oh yeah, I like that he yeah, he threw in the steering wheel too. That was a nice touch. That okay, yeah, that is the screen there. So how much would a guy spend on this system? What's the standard, or maybe not standard? I suppose RTK probably runs you more. What's that run? He's got it priced at $7,000 here. Ooh, I gotta fix that. That's kind of the basis through the cap there. I added the case boxes on here. $7,500 and $380 a year for RTK. I gotcha. This price wasn't too far off. Yeah, I guess I have no comparison. What's Trimble's or Green Star's subscriptions around? I'm sure they're an arm and like Deere's has got to be outrageous for RTK. Yeah, we'll just start with those couple holes there. $9,380 out here, I guess. Yeah, whatever this Trimble steering wheel is. I found the model on some tractor in 22 when I brought it over. I don't know what you call it. It has a name. Trimble's got a name for it, but... ah, jeez. Combines are making a combine baby. That's great. No, you 7088, you just hold it right there, bubba. 1,200-ish a year for Green Star. Deere's outrageous. Spent $5K in unlocks for that planter. That is something I have heard about Deere. Just the unlocking. That's crazy. Yeah, luckily we just, on our manure spreaders, we only run FS1. That's plenty for what we need. Can't imagine having to have all other shit. Taylor, I guess he's probably got... Taylor run RTK? I don't even know. If he does for planting or not, or if he's got the guess I don't know. Is there anything between SF2 and RTK? I have no idea. I'm not in on that stuff. Most of my guidance knowledge comes from either Farm Sim or my little experience with SF1 on our manure spreader tractors. That's it. It might be a little large for this thing, but Hey, it's what we got. I gotcha, Casey. Good grief. Yeah, I'm sure you spent an arm and a leg on that. I'm just a truck driver, though. Truck driver and steering wheel holder. That's all I'm good with. Don't have to worry about that expensive crap. Oh, any recommendations on watermelons besides BTS? Been at the Legendary Extremes. Yeah, I've run a few different melons, and I've heard the sales pitch for BTS. Don't know how much, if I think they're actually worth what you pay for them. I'd like to try one in comparison to the other ones that I run, but I currently run the Amazon special PartsAm. I'm not sure you're familiar with PartsAm, but they're glass lens with actual bulbs. I think they're LED bulbs inside them, and I like them. And I'm trying to think. I don't think I've had any. Well, now that I think about it, so what did I have before? For those. Shoot, I got them on. I'm blanking on everything. I did all this stuff last year or the year before, so I'm blanking. I'm kind of fuzzy on the names of stuff, but I currently use PartsAm, and they have like similar to headlight bulbs in them. And I just got them on Amazon. And I have not. I don't think I have any dirt or grime get in them yet. I think that was a problem with. I think JML was the ones I ran before. I got from Horse and Buggy Chrome was the chrome shop I bought them from, and I had a problem with crap and debris getting in them and moisture. But I'm not necessarily too worried about moisture because that's just a side effect of the LEDs. They just that happens. People bitch and moan about the moisture, but I don't think you necessarily get a light that doesn't get moisture in them, you know? I don't know if you've seen my Instagram, well, my trucking Instagram. There should be some pictures of the back of my cab with those PartsAm lights, Blueberry. Dropping Cattle Farmer. The map is Forest River, North Dakota. Made by OS Farms, modding and mapping. You can find him on Facebook under that name. Honestly, I should really link the map authors in my descriptions, shouldn't I? I used to do that kind of stuff back when I cared about streaming. How bizarre. Do some CAD view here. Maybe get it centered proper here. Ain't close to full yet. I'll have to go run my cart for a minute. Been watching since the Leaky Creek days. Oh wow, that's been a few years. What, 20? I don't even know. When did I first make Lincoln Creek? Would that have been for FS17? I think it was for 17. I wish I would have done better on that one. See if this 9380 can handle this massive load of lime. I gotta imagine this has gotta be heavy. Alright, she's full. You know how much this thing holds. Just throw a scale on there. Oh, I guess I could have seen that. 42,500. God, I left him running there. Oh, sorry, I'm in your way there. Oh, these guys they're really making the trip back and forth, aren't they? Started watching back in FS17. Yeah, Blood Wolf. Yeah, I remember you've been around for a while now. You're one of the lifers. Boy, FS17. I had a lot of fun in that game. Automokes. You can't beat Automokes. You know, did you want to unload? No, of course not. Great. Well, this knocked out in no time. Alright, well, no sense in waiting around here, I guess. See if I can set up course play on our spreader. I can definitely tell there is a load of line behind me. Definitely feel it. Yeesh. Come on, old girl. Put that Cummins to work. Yeah, that's been a while, Andy. I think the last time I played with LBJ, that would have been FS15. I would have been with CWJ on one of his maps, I think. Yeah, all this does for me here. And it wants me to start over there, but that's probably alright. I kind of want to get this little section done, but... Yeah, Blueberry, we were maybe a little unhinged at times, and probably did need younger generations watching. Looking back, I probably should have cleaned things up a little bit, but hey, the damage is done. We live and we learn. I think I'm a little better with the content appropriateness these days. Oh, these guys just don't know how to act around each other. That being said, sometimes things still slip by the filter. I know my parents wouldn't be proud of some of the things that got said in these streams. Whew. It didn't help being friends with the guys I was friends with. Old Jakey Poo. He knew how to liven things up, to say the least. I know we played with... Who did we all play with? I mean... We were with DeLong at the time, for a time. Played with Jake for a long time now. JPJ a little bit. He didn't really MP a lot though. Eventually he got on with... Oh, there was gosh, what are their names? Kyle and Kai and those guys. I'm blanking. It's the one I probably have talked to the most lately. I'm blanking on it. Eric. Yeah, Eric. That's right. Yeah, back when we played on Gresham, that was fun. And I think I kind of took a break there. And well, then those guys, they were kind of off doing their own thing, and I think Jake and I, and then Mayhum and Mischief were playing maybe, and then we got in with some of the Canadian guys, Eddie, TPF, and Drosty, and all those guys. So you've had some variety of content, to say the least. All interesting characters, all of them. Oh, and how could I forget? I remember Dusty, Sinister Socks. How could I forget that? And NDMM, we played with them for a bit. Times. I don't think I would do it any different. All the different people and different content and maps. And they were all pretty good times. I never played with him, Gordy. I mean, I talked to him a little bit, but never played with him. Oh god, the Baby Shark song? Yeah, that was one of the, like, the stream perks or whatever, wasn't it? Remember when I used to have all that fancy crap set up? I don't even think I could set that stuff up anymore. I don't know how, and quite frankly, I don't think I care. It's back when I thought I actually wanted to stream a lot more. So much for that. Who's got time for that crap now? Man, I'm getting some nostalgia here for the old days. What a time to be alive. What's going on with this 20 or the 7088? Here's some texture stuff that not right. That I never noticed before. I don't know what that black piece is there, why that's... Oh no, that's just an open panel, isn't it? Oh, I don't remember seeing that before. No, he's clean. Where are the 7088s? 088s. Huh. Well, that's black there, but for some reason this panel is red here, but it's black on my Combine right now. Or no, it's not. Oh, that's just a shadow. Oh, maybe the AO bake is messed up there, I wonder? Maybe something with the AO bake. I think it is. Now this is starting to show a hint of red there. I think the AO bake is a little too... Peak cinema. Yeah. Yeah, it's something. Good night. I can imagine how... I don't know how you guys watch that stuff. I lived it, and I even cringe looking back. I'm glad I got a lot of guys that have stuck around. You guys are lifers. I mean, you're stuck with me. Well, after this long, we're stuck together forever. That's been at least 10 years. Once it's been 10 years, you can't back out anymore. That's it. Duck. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this! Oh, do I have the... Yeah, I do. I was gonna say, do I have the, precision stuff bought for this field? Do. Oop, wrong button. This combo here is using much lime. That's good. Maybe I didn't need those couple of loads there. Have to load her back up. Maybe speed her up a little bit too. Okay, yeah, we need a screenshot of this. Speaking of absolute cinema. Ooh, you doggy. Those quad tracks. They're just cool. They are cool old tractors. Are they not? How's our map looking here? Yeah, we're working on it. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to lime anything else. This is the field that needs it the most, isn't exactly using a lot. Oh, always for the gram. Do it for the Insta. Do it for the Snapchat. That's how we do things around here. It's all about the screenshot at the end of the day. Northwest Farming, how's it going? How you living? Oh, we're back. Sorry. I had to tend to a thing. Oh god, we got Dylan and Smebby in here. Good grief. Poop from a butt. Lime from a spreader. What are you guys doing? Funny you guys show up at like the same time. Did you guys drive here together? Wrong button. I shit my pants? Maybe. It has happened. Not ashamed. Sure, you have too, Dylan. Guy. Talking shit? I would never talk shit in here. Actually, that's not true. We exclusively talk shit. That's also not true. No, I'm just out here copying content on Facebook. I'm just waiting to see what you post next so I can copy that too. So, oh, a new map when? ETA? It looks nice. Looking at the screenshots, I think my favorite part is the adopt a highway sign. That was a nice touch. And matter of fact, it kind of ties the whole map together. Without that, it'd be probably a dog shit map, honestly. Let's go cart. Go carting. Nobody left that running. Alright, who wants it? Who wants to give me a load? That's classified. Right. I'm sure it is, actually. Confidential. Your eyes only. Did I take down old videos on YouTube? I took down a shitload of old videos on YouTube this morning. Like most of my old content is gone. History deleted. That's pretty much the exact content, or the exact context of me deleting that stuff. There was a lot of nasty business in them old videos, especially those old ones that you were a part of, Dylan. Way back when I was streaming, when, God, I don't even know what maps I would have played on at the time when we were on with you. I think Newland was maybe one of them. I don't know what else. I know you had a Hey operation set up on there. Holy mackerel. You betcha, John Deere, man. Return customer is always nice. Welcome. Alright, let's go dump her. Oh yeah, Midwest Horizon. Yeah. How could I forget that? I spent many hours on old Midwest. Iconic. Wonder if I could even play that again. Like, if it was still... I don't even know how to say this, because the more you convert maps, the less special they are. I don't know. If there was like a nice conversion, I wonder if I could muster up the energy to play it. Probably not, but that was a good map back in the day. I enjoyed it anyway. Alright. Losing track of my chats here. Distractions. Let's see. Christopher, welcome to the streams. How's it going? I did do some Lincoln Creek. Yeah. Way back at the dairy going on there. That was fun. Yeah, 7088 with the 2588. They are two cool combines, I agree. They make for a nice tandem combination. I'm looking forward to No Creek's map. Yeah, his new 4X, it looks like it's got some serious potential. It looks like it's going to be really nice. I don't know how much I personally would play it. I did play an earlier version of it. I liked the layout, and this was early before there was a lot of assets. Now that's not, make or break. Obviously, they need to be added at some point, which he has since then. But as far as the field sizes and shapes, I mean, I like them. They're different and hilly and oddball shapes. But as far as single player goes for running course play and stuff, it could be a potential pain in the ass, but not the end of the world. I'm sure it's still manageable. But it seems like one of those maps where I'd like to run like a small operation on, but just the field sizes alone would make that difficult. But I haven't had a version. I haven't had any of the updates for a while now, so I don't know. I may change my mind on that. But overall, I think it's a nice looking map, and I'm definitely gonna check it out at some point. Coffee, welcome. How's it going? Streams with Jake were the best. So that's probably most of them. Man, I hope he doesn't watch this because his ego is gonna inflate like crazy. Dylan hasn't finished planting yet. I'm not in the least bit surprised. I bet it has stopped raining there. Like I'm sure he's at every opportunity, right? He's got Farm Sim to play. He's got beans to harvest in Farm Sim. Why would he be out planting when there's beans? When there's virtual beans to be threshing? Might need a bigger spreader. I should. If only the physics would work. If you could do like the noon quad trains, you could do that with solid spreaders. That would be something. But unfortunately, I don't think something like that would work with a solid 4-chain spreader. But hey, there's a concept for someone to work on. Take some of the brightest minds. So how about you, Smebby? Next alloy drop when? I better stop bugging you about that crap. Otherwise, you're gonna kick me out of Patreon and your Discord and all that. I can't have that. I gotta stay in your good graces. So I'll stop. I'll be a good pal. A crop shuttle. I should. That's how I should refill this thing. Use the crop shuttle to tend. Be my lime tender. Oh yeah, the old JDM days. Yeah, he's still got those models in Maya. Actually, I mean, I don't recall much of my FS15. I don't know if I had a lot going on back then, other than I know I was doing like the Les Hills, and I had that experimental Red River Valley map that ran like crap and had a maybe not even half functioning feedbot. Oh, those were the days. Dude, them combines are about done. Gotta give him a break so we can work on Eldred. Yes, absolutely we do. Well, I gotta shut my mouth here. I'm gonna say something that's gonna make him go unhinged or something. Take it out on me. You know, I wish they would set up the spreaders a little more properly so that you could just like turn off the apron instead of having to turn off the whole spreader to stop spreading. Just for making turns, you know. Nice. But hey, maybe I'm just being a little picky. What is up with the 2588 just racing ahead like that? I don't understand. He's supposed to be behind. Get a good screenshot here with those guys in the background. Oh, yeah. It's just a sea of red. Damn. That's a doozy. Screenshot. Snapchat. Dylan's got cattle to feed. Maybe, yeah, maybe. Virtual cattle. Suppose he's got the real ones, but... Got farm sim, man. I got farm sim, too. You can't be doing that real shit. Farm sim's a priority. You got content to make. Screenshots to post and whatnot. I got half-ass reels to post. Streams to do and whatnot. Yeah, I definitely went overkill on the lime here. We did not need this much. Nathan Lee, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Happy Monday. Hopefully happy Monday. And beans just, they go slow enough that I can spread the line between unloading combines. That's unreal. Yeah, exactly, Cody. Farm sim comes first. You get it. I don't think I'm actually doing this in the right order here for course play. Oh well. I was planning on having this course play take over, but I end up doing this whole field myself, which is not too bad. It's not a big field. Little garden piece. Not even hardly 65 acres. 62, 61.95 farmable. Honestly, not even hardly worth farming. We gotta be like almost full quarters or better to justify, I think. Yeah, that's right, Cody. This is just yeah, test plot. That's right. I should do some tests. I should do some trials. Different different nitrogen, different pH levels on different soil types. I should do some of that. I don't think I care enough to do it though. I'd have to get some of those, you know, field signs, field trial placards or signs, whatever you call them. We're not getting technical here. Gosh, what's that soil mod name that's being worked on? Soil and something. Curious how their lime and pH stuff works. I'm pretty sure they've got pH stuff on there. Oh, 2588's done. What mod adds that in the bottom left? That is Simple Inspector. Lets you see everything that's running, how full it is, where it's at. It has course play timeline on it, an auto drive timeline on it, fuel level. It's got other stuff you can have it show or hide. Simple Inspector, one of my go-to mods for every farm sim. I'm gonna shut you off here. Bald. Well, shit, we got this knocked out. We'll open up some pinto beans, maybe? I don't know. Stop him. He stopped himself. Good enough. Alright. Oh, I think this was my first field of soybeans we got in the bin so far. Not a lot. Then again, not a big field. Oh yeah, the soil fertilizer mod, that's right. And I kind of want to try it, but I also kind of want to wait. I don't know. Tough call. Why can't I put the wheels up here? Probably because it's folded. There we go. That's better. Like tore off the boot off the auger there. Is that a custom seed dealer? It is the seed dealer off of Ray County that I ripped out and made into a placeable. It is not functional yet, but it looks nice. I mostly wanted it for screenshots to back semis up to the dock is pretty much the only reason I did that. There we go. Find that damn ratchet strap. Alright, clear that out. Where do we gotta go? What field is that up north? 18. Alright. Okay. Wrong button. Yeah, I should probably send the field truck up there too. To think of it. Oh, hold up. Only got one line here. Oh, TPF! What's this all about? How's it going, Eddie? Dude, I probably shouldn't use your government name here on stream, huh? Might be. We're just such good buddies. In case y'all missed it, this guy released a shed recently, a massive one. If you're running any BTOs, be worth grabbing. What have you been up to, TPF? You still farming? Gotta be done with your spring work. I mean, it's summer now. It's your secret spy name. Okay, not so secret anymore now. Of course. Grab it. Come on. Where's it at? Got it. Using the moisture mod too. I checked that out. I did delete it though. It was giving me some trouble, but hopefully it's working well for you, Blood Wolf. Don't have any sheds in my size. Well, you've had some that have been right up my alley. Honestly, your whatever the shed is I was using on reading. What is that one? It's a damn good shed. I think I even saw maybe Smebby using it in a screenshot or two. I could be wrong. But it's a good shop. This one, you're 81 by 120. I mean, iconic. One of my favorites. First spring, I gotcha. Well, things are moving along then. Good. Right. Come on. Always think I'm close enough to get in and then accidentally change the camera right away. Happens more times than I care to admit. Have I tried the soy mod? Oh, I haven't yet. Yeah, we were just talking about that though. I'd like to try it at some point. But yeah, I think it's just a little too early in the development for me to want to try it. Because I've done that with a bunch of mods in the past where, boy, it sounds great on paper, but it's not quite complete yet. I've done that with some earlier versions of like Thunder's mods, like his moisture system mod, or his grain moisture system. I was early in the testing on that, but it's fine for testing, but like I was using it on my regular saves, which maybe wasn't the best idea. We need some new shops. Well, I think between you and well, CM's got some pretty nice stuff coming out lately. He's got a new one he's been working on. Is going to drop on his peak. Try. Yeah, I wouldn't mind some more coming from you. Of course, Legacy. He's got one of my all-time favorite accounts, but here's to see what the old Trailer Park Farms cooks up next. You can never have enough buildings. I mean, there's a lot of buildings out. for 25. This isn't even my whole library. Like I've got stuff that's not in this mods folder. I didn't copy over because I didn't think I'd use them for this one. But on some of my smaller saves, there's quite a bit of selection. Of course, he's stuck on the crossing there. Come on, bruh. Come on. Matter of fact, I think we're gonna cheat here. We're gonna teleport up there with this thing. I'm gonna start here. See, sometimes you make the mistake. Oh wait, are my pinto beans not even ready? I don't think they're ready. Hold up. Stop in traffic. You gonna not ramrod each other's asses here? Okay. I didn't even see if my crop was ready. It definitely is not. Oh, shit. I mean, I guess I thought these got planted around the same time as those beans. If, the growing season. I was a little off there with that. Yeah, my pinto beans are not ready. Damn it. Huh. And my sunflowers aren't either. I know on my other saves I edited the growing season for sunflowers, but I never grew pinto beans yet, so that I edited sugar beets too. Honestly, there's not any crop I probably haven't had my hands for. Alright, well, we're going down to 84, I guess. Let's get these things turned around. Off. 84. You off and go to... Oh. In fact, you might as well go first. Oh, cart's behind them. U-turn. For management here. This is just an absolute gong show. Don't even know the status of our crops. Can you see that? I can. I swear this has never happened before. My first time. Alright, go on now. Go on with your damn self. I feel inclined to get this guy past here. Yeah, easy dev time, huh? Yeah, I'd say. There you go. 84. Get a farm tour? Yeah, I suppose we'll have a minute here. Might as well. Oh, hell, we're at the farm here. We are down southwest-ish here. I mean, I think most of this farm was kind of how we had it set up. I've changed a few things and added a couple buildings, but got CM's rock bin system here. Two other bins. This is CM's nice shed and shop here. I imagine he'll be dropping this one soon. It's been in Patreon testing for a while. I'm not gonna get too in depth. I gotta keep the show rolling here, but this is our main farm where the real magic happens. Oh shoot, did I lose track? Oh, he's on. Okay. Oop. But I've got, let's see, I've got one more farm. We'll swing by there when I get everything set up. Get these combines going and we'll have a look. Man, this thing needs better brakes. let's stop the pickup truck. Pickup truck. Chippy. Got the chippy. Whoop. Easy. Alright, let's move you. Chippy. Jaker. Alright. Seems like good a place as any to grab a header, don't it? Really, dude? Man, hard help is good to find, ain't it? Wait, that didn't come out right. Damn, was it really? It was only the header that was stopping. Nice. Hell yeah, brother. You guys can just hang out in the ditch. Is for bitches. Well, let's see if I can get this headset again. Yeah, definitely was Jakers there. It wasn't an Eddie. Frickin' guy. Always 100 mile an hour with him. No in between. I think that's pretty good. Get this path cut out here for trucks and whatnot. Oop, don't miss any. Damn it, missed one. One little plant there. That combine doesn't want to asshole the header cart. Hopefully. Cut a hole. Cut the hole. Cut the hole. Yeah, there you go, Lego. Hard help is good to find. Good help, hard to find. Oh, we gotta get a screenshot. Getting things opened up here. Of course, he does have to be asshole in the cart there, naturally. Opening. Alright, let's see if we can mess this up. So we got 2 pools, 2 for a total of 4 headland. One. Yep, and yep, should be good. Does Courseplay handle the case planters well? I guess I don't know. American Outback, I have not used the case planters on Courseplay, to be honest. I mean, the ones in 22, the 2150s I did, but not anything in 25, not the 36 row, so I guess I can't say. Let's see, what is this? 80. Okay. I might as well clean this up. Oh, the air drills? Oh, okay, yeah, the SDX 30. Yes, I did a little bit of my weed seeding with those Acerius's drill. See what we're talking about? Which one is that? That's do I have that over here? This drill set? Yeah, it does okay. I mean, I try to set quite a bit of headlands. I mean, just to give it room to turn around. Okay. Yeah, they did all right. Some of the corners were not the best, just because they were rounded off a lot. That was the only trouble I had. But that could be a setting I need to change, probably. Or maybe not. Wasn't a big enough deal that I really cared to fix it. Did I patch that? Probably turn that off. Very nice. Load our Corsair 84. Set him to a righty. Bam. Easy as that. Okay. Ready to roll. Let's do it. Okie dokie. Get this guy in there. Everything out of the way. You can hang out here for a minute, sir. You off the damn road. Layton, welcome to stream. How's it going? Alright, so finish off the brief farm tour. Expedited version. This is just kind of my satellite farm over here. Second bin system, because one wasn't enough, and I really wanted to test out CM's soak up system here. And we just got a hand shed here with the bead equipment. The mighty fine alloy junk in here. Ah, full service. I don't think I looked too close at the inside of these. Oh, I briefly took a peek, but I was in a hurry. We were in such a hurry to get going, you know. You know, I feel like there should be a cotter pin or two. Like that ought to be like a castle nut, and you're missing a pin. Owen, you're still watching? Where are the grease zerks at? Junk, not enough detail. Junk. All right, let's get trucks moved. Okay. 84. And go. A little spreading. Just spread it. $420, spread it. I have no idea what I'm saying right now. Words are just coming out like word vomit. You guys ever get that? Like there's just a disconnect between your brain and your mouth. Your mouth just kind of starts spewing random crap. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's pretty good. Hydraulic filter. Some sort of filter. Are those two like the same filter? Wonder. Must be. Look like it. Man, I feel like our, I don't know if you guys can see it on the stream here, but I feel like my alternator and belts aren't spinning fast enough. We're at like 100 rotations per minute there. Or revolutions, sorry, not rotations. They're revolutions, guys. Revolutions. Red and lime. You know, I always kind of wonder why. I think K-Serious does this in all of his tractors. He's got the Kinsey box in all of them. Like, you can't, like, it's not an option. They're just always there. I should get rid of that. Head tracking gets so messed up sometimes. I better go check on combines, and I'm sure this guy's in the way of trucks. Yeah, those are the two farms. Nothing special, nothing crazy. Not quite as much as I had going on my previous saves on Forest River. I had a few spread out areas. Handful of satellite farms, just trying to spread out the frame drops, you know. I am curious to see how Owen's new map performs. This Forest River has always been pretty good. It's I do wonder if the amount of trees is the performance hit that I do see. Because I gain a lot of performance when I turn object distance down, and then I lose a lot of the trees in the distance, and that seems odd. Otherwise, it has been a pretty nice running map. Better than a lot of the other junk out there. New map performs a lot better. Awesome, I look forward to that. Like I said, this has never been bad, but I definitely do notice drops more than other maps, but not bad. 40k trees, yeah, that makes a big difference. That makes sense. Now, is that, what am I trying to say here? Like area accurate too? Then I assume the thick tree lines and Forest River here, like this is how it looks in that area. So it is. Does the new map does the fewer trees make sense for that area? I'm sure it does. Knowing you, but I gotta ask. Eldred, I keep forgetting. I want to say Eldridge. Eldred. If I remember that. Oh, he's full. Please cut out a spot for me, dude. He didn't do this in the last field. He's got a hole. He's, oh yes, he's gonna do it. Awesome. Didn't do this the last time. I got you. Yeah, I assumed you were trying to keep things area accurate with foliage and whatnot. You know, Owen, despite what they say about you, you're not a bad modder and mapper. Being honest. Gotta give you some compliments, you know. Reverse! Put her in reverse, Terry! Alright, onwards, fella. Oh, God! Almost clipped me with the head. Sheesh! Alright. Good. A lot of trucks. Got a good screenshot here, maybe? Maybe? Gotta get the junk line up. Really looks nice with the fall foliage, if I do say so myself. Gotta turn up the settings for the screenshot, you know. I don't know, where's a good shot here? Where's the good shot, Mr. Producer? Mr. Producer! You get your shot, Mr. Producer. Oh yeah, that's good, that's good. Now pout for me. Give me a good pose now. Oh, we got it. We got it! That's a wrap. Alright, I'll stop being weird for a minute here. We gotta take a break. Break from the tism. Taking loads. You know how it be. This guy didn't really need his load taken though. But I'll receive it regardless. Oh man, this is like golden hour here right now, isn't it? And that lighting just looks nice. Let's get in for the screenshot. Let's get the screenshot. Know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ooh-wee. Dewey mama. Of course, I turned the settings back down. Man, this red just pops sometimes. Holy mackerel. Especially on this thing, I don't know. Like the nice black contrast with the weights and... Ooh. Oh, give me that FOV there. Zoom it in. Enhance. 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 I'm getting weird again. Might be. What up here? Let's get a drone shot. Gotta get the drone shot in there. Y'all know what I'm saying. Wish the machines were a little cleaner. You know? Oh, I know, Cody. It's a fine, mighty fine, freight-shaken machine, isn't it? I want to do some more work with it. I don't know what. I feel like it needs a sleeper at some point, but I gotta decide what I want to do for a sleeper. I want to do, like, the unibody, you know, integrated sleeper, or throw on, like, a Pete's unibuilt sleeper or something. I don't know. And then, who is it? It's doing that other Freightliner, I can't remember. I think you had sent it to me the other day, Cody. See if that's any good. I'm not sure. I don't know. The only shakers we got in the past have been pretty much junk. Until we got Row Crop Specials. That was a pretty nice shaker to work with. But we'll see if this other guy's is any good or not. I would still. I'd like to make some more custom parts. I made that visor for it, that drop visor. I made the bumper, and the miter cut pipes. That was easy. But I'd like to make some more. See if I can do any good at that. Oh, another thing that probably went unappreciated. I don't know if I even had any pictures of it, but the toggle extensions. That was, I don't know, something simple. I had to make them color selectable. Pearl. Gotta make that pearl color selectable. That's probably it's the littlest thing, but it's probably my favorite feature. What a Kidian one. You know, I dig the aluminum steers with the steel drives. That's probably the best combination. Peak combination. I have the tenors. I need to take the steps off of these tanks. I have an option for no tank steps. I also really like his headache rack that he made for this. Coffin or 48-inch. Yeah, I was thinking of going with 48-inch at the very least. Be a coffin too. I had to add the iconic red Freightliner logo. I don't know, these are my favorite mud flaps. They're freaking expensive though. You try to get a set of these, they are ridiculously expensive. I should make them expensive in the game here in the mod. I don't know. I've been digging the short stack look. It looks honest. Really grain cart friendly, you know what I'm saying. We still got the wood dash, but you can color option that too. Actually, I've got one of these. I got one sitting over here at the D. Calling in another 9380. Kind of more honest spec on this one. Oh, I don't know. I really like the blue pearls. That's what I got in my truck, are the blue pearls. They look nice. I still need to do the screws with the pearl gem or whatever you call it in there. I don't know if I'll end up doing that though. I know it's kind of fun to make that little stuff though. Custom. Oh, I was gonna do the Freightliner emblems color selectable too. I don't know. Maybe I've done enough customization for a while. Let's go chase a Cambane. Cambane. Cummings. Actually, I don't think this thing would have had a Cummings. Probably would have been a little, I don't know, 385 probably would have been a little Iveco. Anyone else annoyed when someone tries to spell Cummins and they add the G in there? Anyone else? There is the local, our polishing guy, our truck polishing guy in town here. Every listing he makes, he buys and sells trucks too and lists trucks for sale. Any truck that has a Cummins in it, he lists it with the G. It's Cummings. I don't know. I like saying it just because it ticks people off, but it also does bother me as well. Exhaust on the left is Iveco. I gotcha. I don't know if I ever knew that. I mean, I always try to pay attention and make sure I equip them on the right side for the mod, but that's good to know. Alright, I'm gonna forget that by tomorrow. That's okay. You'll always be there to remind me. My bitrate is jumping around like crazy. What is going on? What am I even set to? Oh. Huh. Okay, well, apparently it's going above and underneath where I have it set. Can I play on farming in Indiana next? I think I'm gonna play on Eldred, Minnesota next. TBH. Help is on the way, dear. Help is on the way. Wonder if this would make a good screenshot. Looks kind of sketchy in the ditch there, but meh. Not a fan. Well, I'll just actually hold that thought. Yeah, just a little. Yeah, still not like it. Shoot, are we gonna have a load? Are we gonna have a truckload? I need 37,000 liters. We'll be short. Oh well, I'll just go dump it. Oh shoot, we're getting awfully close to the head there. Alright, he's empty. Go dump it. Don't be silly, just dump it. Dump it, lady! Turbo is on the other side on the comments. I won't quote you on that one. You gotta at least be confident when you say it, though. I would not doubt you. But you threw in a shade of doubt there with the I don't know. You would have had me out there just spewing off everything that you said and making me look like an idiot. Yeah, I guess I mean, I knew they had the two different engines, I guess, and obviously the two different exhaust sides. I didn't know. I should have known. It makes sense that that would be the reason why the exhaust switches sides. Different powertrain. I wonder how this would look with the short pipes. I really like the tall ones, but not very grain cart friendly. Oop, wrong one. That's just... I don't hate it, though. I don't hate it. I don't know if you guys have ever seen them. My boss's old Freightliner. It has... It's got... it used to. It used to have a pretty tall pipe, but it had a hinge right around the maybe lower than that. Right around where this clamp is. This clamp was actually a hinge, and it would the top of the pipe would fold down for harvest. It's actually kind of cool. I really like that about it. It was pretty practical. Oh, I should just do that. Have them on short for harvest, and then have them tall for the rest of the year. Or just wait until we're by the trailer to put the auger out. Or like the actual big dogs do, and they park their truck at an angle. At least, or at an angle to the trailer, anyways. That's how you know you've got tall pipes. Should do some truck numbers too, and like the ear tag numbers. You a hoe. Your mom's a hoe. I like these trailers a lot. One of my favorite trailers. I never thought I would like an end dump. I mean, I am hopper bottom or live bottom all the way, but Danny's load lines, nice. A fan. Oh, I'm empty. Right, I did not have a full load there. And we got a lot of equipment out here. I move this guy somewhere else. Honestly, I don't think the 2588 is gonna need it. So I might as well go back to the farm. Whoa! Lowrider. Lowrider. The farm. Adios, muchacho. Those guys are screwing around back there, of course. Golly, it's almost 9 o'clock. I think these guys, we're going to have them finish their end rows here, and then we are calling it. That's going to be it. You guys done farting around back here? Now, when I say the end rows, I mean the first set of end rows. When they're back to this side, then we're gonna be done, guys. So I appreciate y'all tuning in and hanging out with me. I was a day late on my stream, but that's all right. I kind of like this once a week stream. It's not bad. Hope I don't get burnt out of Farm Sim soon. I thought I was, like a few weeks ago. I thought I was done, but I keep coming back. So we're in luck for now. In the ditch. Just ditch it. I don't know, you don't need emptied, but just because I want to do something, we're going to empty you. Zoom. Mighty fine threshing machines. Any shot? Damn, that red looks nice. That being said, I do like green paint in this lighting too, but something about this iconic Combine in this lighting. Whew! Do we mama. That and this old J&M. Probably one of my favorite cards. Despite not being a long auger. I don't know. I'm a J&M guy, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, the old 1400s. They're cool old cards. You know, these are actually pretty old cards. I don't know. They start making them after 2008, maybe? Somewhere in there is the mid-late 2000s. Guess I'd have to look that up again. Oh shoot, are you cutting in there? Oh no, we still got another round of end rows there, but I'm gonna get them empty, and then that is it. We're gonna be done so. Your load, sir. Ah! Holy shit! He's gonna hit me. That son of a bitch. I guess I forgot. I carved this spot out myself, so he's just following his line. Following orders. How they get you. Just following orders. Alright, you're done. Sir, you're done. And you're done. Oh, Jonesy's done. He's leaving me. Later, dude. How is Mr. Ripper Pants over here doing? Ooh, we need a screenshot of this. I think I need to lower some filters here. Or is it just the back ones? Ah, it raises the... all collisions. The collisions are hitting? Oh. There we go. Get them front ones down at least. Don't necessarily need the finishing one. Ah, well, you're catching me right at the end here, Cheesy. I was just going to get one last screenshot, and then we are done. Always for the screenshot. And that blue. All the colors just look good in this lighting. I love this blue. Blue, the red, the green. It's fire. It's all fire. I don't know, these old TJs, they're just cool tractors. This generation of Steigers and the TJs, they're nice. Looks nice on the 900s. Oh, wow! I'll blow my load over here before the stream is done. Anywho, that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Hopefully, you'll catch me in the next one. If I can keep this pace going, try to shoot for once a week, but no promises because I'm inconsistent as hell. But keep your eyes on the Facebook for more screenshots and more reels coming. I'll be posting some more this week. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day, great night, I guess, and we'll catch you next time. Adios now.